That's what's crazy. There's no sound coming through at first. We got him with the YouTube. Back again playing Europa Universalis 5. Okay. High inflation. That's the one thing we gotta get down. It's going down by 0.04, which is going to be really slow. Let me check something out. Increase maximum. I'm just looking at how you increase. Yo, J2, how's it going? EU. You ever play this game? I see. I can't tax the nobles hecka high because they got too much freaking power. Well, they do got more power than me. So I think the strat, not much. Chilling. I've been waiting on how to play. I've been waiting on how to play EU4. I got it the other day. For real? How much you get it for, man? And EU4 is cool. But I feel like EU5 is a different scenario. If you was wondering what I was doing, I was looking on how to increase taxes on a state. Cause like, let me show you. Cause right here, my nobility gives me 6.29 gold per month, but I can only tax them this little tiny bit. That's how much they give me from that little tiny bit. But the reason why they could resist it so much is because they have a lot of power. They have a whole lot of power. Like, look at this. I got 20. Me as the crown has 26.27 of the power. They have 48.73. Honestly, the people ain't got no power, to be honest. 3% of the power of the kingdoms held by the commoners. Sucks for them. Depends on who you ask, to be fair. I was like 50. I won't lie. Oh, for real? CJ2, you got robbed. If you asked me beforehand, I could have got you it for like, told you how to get it for like $4. But honestly, it's still a good game. It doesn't matter. Like, if you really like it, it's something you'll play for a long time, I feel like. I'm still learning Crusader Kings 3, a lot of fun, yeah. Is EU5 better than EU4 better than 5? Now I'll learn the game with you, fam. Oh, honestly, saying EU4 better than 5, I say it's complicated. Personally, EU4 definitely has a million freaking add-ons and DLC and all these other bonuses and patches. But EU5, I feel like EU5 has a much higher potential. Like, it still hasn't even got its first DLC yet. EU4 has like 5,000 DLC. That's an exaggeration, but it's a lot. I say give EU5 some time, and it'll be as popular as EU4 is. Because right now it's kind of his own game. Crusader Kings 3 wasn't as popular when it came out originally. There's all the people saying Crusader Kings 2 was better. But I feel like Crusader Kings 3 is way more, what's the word? Easier to understand. So, but what was I doing? I was looking up. That's loud. Crusader Kings 2 was an eyesore. But yeah, what was I saying? I was looking up how to freaking raise taxes, man. Cause I need to have my freaking minting to 0 so I can get my inflation down. Cause I can't freaking buy anything because everything costs 600 gold. Cause honestly, I went crazy. Look at this. Let me show you the number. I went crazy. 183.75% inflation. Everything I buy is freaking 100%, almost 200% more than it would normally be. I went too crazy. I should have stopped while I was ahead. But I feel like it's still savable. Yo, Rhodesia. Rhodesia? Where's Zimbabwe? I don't know how people played that. Let me lock into what I need to do. Underage heir. My king is only 26, so it's good. Unprofitable buildings. Potter's Guild. And the Great Zimbabwe. E4 is the only game that makes life more complicated. I don't know. Weird enough, I feel like E4 is pretty easy once you get used to it. I'm not saying you're gonna be the best, but you can definitely get used to it. You ever play Hard Iron 4? Infrastructure, then most profitable. Equality. Good things about it, yeah. Hard Iron 4 is cool. You know, they have a My Little Pony mod, and that's like one of the most popular mods. My Little Pony and the Old World's Blues. I heard a lot of people like the Millennium one. That's like the modern day. But I haven't looked at that yet. Horses in Great Zimbabwe. Current price is 4 gold. Let me shrink this thing up a little bit. Pony Germany connection in that mod. I don't know. I never really dabbled in it, so I can't tell you much about it. I just know I heard it's popular. They also got a Minecraft one. But most of my time, like I said, has been spent in the Fallout one when it was a mod. What are you guys building right here? Tar kiln? And yeah, I didn't accidentally, I did on purpose. I spread over to Madagascar a little bit. I just wanted the beeswax, you feel? You play Crusader Kings 3? I haven't played it in a very long time, but I've played it. Pop needs wheat. There's no wheat in our neighborhood. I got an idea. I got a big idea. I think I might just need to wait for the research. Share knowledge. We will offer to share knowledge for instance, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Break knowledge sharing. Send officers. Nope. Propose ruler. What I'm looking for is I turned these guys into the same religion as us, huh? Bantu, Swahili. Game name is EU5. Universalis, Europa Universalis 5. And yeah, basically beeswax. I don't know if how good it is, but I needed it for everything. It was only in this little area right here. So you simply send your guys there. But the problem here is I unlocked a new problem that I don't quite understand yet about this game. Market access. Apparently, look at the markets. Kilwa, Great Zimbabwe. We can't see none of this stuff for Europe yet, but I know they exist. I heard rumors about them. Let me get out of the market view so I can actually look at the country. No market access. How do I get market access, man? How does markets even work in this game? Oh, and a follower. I always wanted one of that. Let me see. Nah. See, right now we have no sight of none of the Europeans yet, so it's all good. But we do have access to Axum and the Ethiopians and some Muslim dudes. We see Yemen right here. Well, you can't see the names come in the trade view, but you know, right here, Yemen, bottom part of Yemen, whatever's up here. A Mamluk Sultanate. I think that's just Egypt. But one day we'll have a big come up, you know? And this inflation is really hitting me bad, man. And what I mean by hitting me bad, it's kind of preventing me from building a city because cities cost freaking 600 and I want to build a city on this side, you know? Or at least upgrade one of my freaking towns into a city. Great Zimbabwe can't be a town forever. Hey, one thing a lot of people know, Great Zimbabwe was actually a real place, supposedly. A real place before Zimbabwe was colonized and turned into Rhodesia and then back into Zimbabwe. I've been introducing a lot of foreigners into my ranks. We're only 78.55% Shona now. But sometimes I like to pretend I'm like a ethnic supremacist and then force everybody to be our ethnic group. Offer market preference. We get a new preferred market access with and I'm gonna remember one. Is this 4 or 5? It's EU5. It says EU4 because they ain't got an EU5 option yet, man. Share maps with Mombasa. Okay, I'll share some maps with Mombasa. Mombasa's my vassal anyway, so it's not really hurting me. Proximity speed. If you wonder how I got Mombasa such a big place under me, I simply went to war with them. These guys are also my, well, they're not vassals, they're a fiefdom. So technically they're like a free state kind of, but they're still under under what's my king's name? Mambo Zorro. Mambo Zorro. Unprofitable buildings, Potter's Guild. What do they want me to do with this Potter's Guild? Let me go to it. How many people are employed by it? 160? They want me to, what you want me to do with this? You want me to subsidize it or something? I'll subsidize them. How long did it take to get the understanding of the military actions and going into war? The war part was the simple part. Honestly, that's probably the most simple part out of EU4 and EU5. What's not simple is freaking this trade stuff, man. That's the part that I understand it in a way. This is not going good. Like this high, like I said, this high inflation that's crazy high, and honestly, I don't think it'll ever be down. I'm about to go through like an in-game event or something. 82 point something percent inflation. That's maybe if I pay my debt down, does debt help with inflation? Who knows? Let the elements go. Spy defections. Where I got spies at? Mozambique. Is Mozambique free from us? Somebody build a spy network right there. They shouldn't be doing that. Bring Zimbabwe. Remote castle works. Oh. Support the state. While the issue's being debated. Plus 50% crown power. And if it pass, my guy gets +3 everything. It's not going to pass. It's going to be really low. 13%. See, nobody supports that. It might go up though. Paying debt in 4 helped with inflation. Don't know if it's the case in 5. Like inflation ain't too bad. From what I understand, inflation is way worse in EU4. In EU5, inflation just makes everything expensive to buy. Maybe a few other stuff, but at least for me, it's just everything's just expensive. Like an example here, I wanted to upgrade the town of Zimbabwe into the city of Zimbabwe, but that's going to single-handedly cost me 3,400 gold. I have 80 gold. That's still going to be expensive. It's still going to be like 1,000, but it's not going to be 3,000. You know, gold is pretty easy. Just wait when the time passes, you know? And plus, I could always... That was loud. I could always do some of the signature slave raids. Stability, prestige. The stability is important. That's real important. I feel like losing prestige is way more forgiving than losing stability. Like everything falls apart when you ain't have no stability, when it's negative. Your guys start being sassy. They start trying to rebel against you. Building rights. I got an idea. Let me go on economy. I got trading automatic. Let me take that off. I might handle it myself. I'm only getting 3.46 gold per turn. If I raised up the minting and started making coins, I'd be getting like 15 or 20 gold per month, but it's not worth it. At least not yet, right now. Because that inflation. Don't really need money yet. We just need to be happy. Everything's already positive. Let me check how many spy networks I have though. One right there. Knowledge received. I'm receiving knowledge from Mombasa. What I need is, I got an idea. I think I'm doing something with German. Let me check. Improve opinion. These guys already like me. Profess trust. The reason why I want to do something with these guys, let me look at their country. I think they got some institutions that I want, you know? Country. They have 6 out of the 6 institutions of the era. Yeah, so they got everything I want. These are the guys I should be sharing knowledge with. Or no, should be sharing knowledge with me. The slightly more Muslim looking East Africans. If this is Ethiopia, Ethiopian Empire, what countries would sit right here? Would that just still be Ethiopia? Ethiopia is pretty big, huh? Yemen. That's Yemen. I'm trying to think of what would be where. I already knew if it was Ethiopia because of that whole Axum thing. Primary religion. Oh, snap. And they're Christian. They're staying true to the Ethiopian allure. Hey, they got a lot of Ethiopians where I'm at, to be honest. Might have to convert into orthodoxness and then marry into the church. I think I got an idea. Let me improve some stuff with these Ethiopians, man. Hey, actually, they ain't got none of the institutions. Why are these guys so advanced? Adjourn. Oh, we're balanced. We're weak compared to these guys. Do they have guns? They must have guns because they got professional armies, and professional armies lead to the gunpowder weapons. How peculiar. Okay, I'm gonna just let that wait out. Kind of used up all my actions. I just failed that court thing I did. Parliament, laws, parliament. Yeah, I did. Base support, crown power, law changes. See, I get the court action of, not court action, the parliament request of lowering, that's what I really need. I need to turn into a capital economy. So you get the parliament action, parliament request, whatever you want to call it, of lowering your inflation. That's the plan. That's the move. Changing the society. Oh, I ain't got no guy right here. Encouraging capital economy. We need you, buddy. Matida Dasi Su, whatever. He's gonna put us on the right route. When we get to capital economy, that's where we're on the come up. Buy network. On a cultural influence. See. Bantu, Shana. come on. I just got him. Don't kill him. It was a good point. That's not cool, man. Gotta end this spy network. It's not making any progress. I'm paying interest. Paid off some of my loans. Student subsidies. I could probably make a stand-in army. It's probably not worth it right now, but I could just do it to flex that I have the power to have a bunch of paid soldiers. Let me tell these brothers go over here. You know what I can make them do? Piracy. Ethiopians are really cool, yeah. Zimbabwe, a great kingdom, bro. Real life Wakanda. That's for real. Oh dang, I always wanted a follower. Mohammed. Oh snap. How are you doing? Honestly, Zimbabwe has always been cool, man. Especially in real life. Hopefully them people are doing all right. Especially what's happening around everywhere. Merchant shipwrecked. Everything's positive. So do I just let it chill out? Professional soldiers would be really good. Just because I like guns and the guns are cool. Mediterranean galley. Okay, but this will be, I'll go right here. Mediterranean galley. Blockade, recovery. Change policy cost. Livestock output. I'll go for that one. That's 9 things I gotta research. Everything's good for now. Army tradition today. That don't really matter much to me. I'm not going to war. They're like the most known independent African kingdoms. Honestly, there's a lot of cool African countries, man. They got a lot of cool things going on. Cool but crazy things. Like, you ain't hear about Nigeria recently, about how they did like an airstrike on quote unquote terrorists, but then accidentally hit their own people or hit the wrong target. Yeah, it is sad. I don't know if everybody, it's not like everybody died, but there was some people injured. It wasn't really the best situation. Another one is Lebanon. I don't know if you've been hearing about Israel and Lebanon. They just last night or yesterday agreed to a ceasefire. Israel been hitting Lebanon pretty hard. Pretty freaking hard. Someone said, what did Lebanon do? And I guess Lebanon has been not actively going against Israel, but Lebanon has been I guess the claim is the reason for why Israel's been bombing Lebanon is because Lebanon supports slash holds quote unquote terrorists in their country. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I could say that, but it feels like the title is true, man. Israel might just be the bully of the Middle East. But who knows? There's a lot of crazy activity, a lot of terrorists, a lot of all these things. Maybe we'll just take a break. What is this? What's wrong with this? No workers hired last month in Benji. Where's Benji at? Oh, I see. You guys got a lot of available for employment. Start hiring people. But you need market access. How do you get market access? Market access for brands, so easy a location to interact in the market, blah, 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 blah. To the market center. Locations will have higher market attraction towards my access. I see. How do I gain market access? Let me cheat real quick and ask Google. I love how Paradox games just get better at simulating reality than actual simulations. Let me see. Well, possibly. Who knows? Market access. Yeah, but it says roads and all that, but this is an island. Am I supposed to just start a new market? I'm getting that vibe. Or did I just join the market over here? I just want to join a market. Get one market. I could destroy the market. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe I destroy this market and then force them to work with me. Is that how that works? If it's not, I could destroy the market though. But let me see what it's going to do to me. 45 stability and 22.50. I'm going to do that. If something bad happens, I'll let you know. I just need more prestige. I get either prestige from save. There's no saves, buddy. I'm playing on Iron Man. I just gotta take the L, you feel? So hey, if it comes, you'll know. Works of art. Is works of art how we get prestige? I have no artist, do I? People, rebels, dynasties, characters, pops. Really good at this game, then. Thought this was Hard Iron 4 for a second. Nah, it's not Hard Iron 4, man. I don't think Hard Iron 4 lets you, does it? I don't know. What is Hard Iron 4 doesn't have a fog of war, huh? Not that I know of. Okay, my strategy is, let me see how I'm gonna get some artists to make some art. I need to raise my prestige. I could go to war, I think. Let me see. A good way to get prestige, I feel like, is wars of humiliation. I gotta humiliate all these lesser guys. I could go to war with these guys, but if I do that, I'm gonna get destroyed. Let me see how that's gonna go. Oh snap, 10 GGs and 1 heart me. Whoa, what year is it? It's the year 1421. Where's Zimbabwe? What can I do? Adjourn. Like I'm gonna get crushed if I go to war with these guys. They have 1,000 regulars, 2,000 manpower, 9,000 freaking levies. What do I got? I have 0 levies, I know that. But if I raise the army, oh, I can only raise 5,000 levies. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna just focus on. Let me stop appeasing the states. I'm wasting my energy doing that. Is there anything I want to grab back here? I'm finna like expand a little more, you know? And we'll go with, actually no, I think I want the coast. Is that a logical idea? Just expanding around the coast? Rhodesia. Everybody's obsessed with Rhodesia when they should be obsessed with Zimbabwe. Settle the frontier. Is this game good? I pre-ordered it, but I haven't played it since launch. Really? I pre-ordered it too, but you haven't played it since launch? That's crazy. I say, yeah, they actually did a bunch of updates, man. They didn't change it up to a crazy level, obviously, but they did some things and stuff that were missing and are now there. They say, if you like it, it's definitely worth playing. That's probably not a good explanation. I found it difficult. Yeah, I found it difficult originally, but honestly, I feel like that doesn't really last too long. I know I got the trait. Let me go right here. I'm gonna just eat up the surrounding area or something. Send the boys from Upper Mazal. We'll send one of our people. We got a lot of people, man. You see all these crowns? Right? Oh, you can't. Let me zoom up. You see all these crowns right here, man? The royal family is pretty big these days. We're no longer just one guy. We're like 4 guys. Oof. How you shrink these things? Made it huge. Okay, that guy's gonna be expanding right here. Reason for it: prestige. Excellent minister. Oh, prestige. Oh, snap. That's exactly what I needed. I don't know why I had to look at it 15 times to connect. Let me see. I wanted to attempt terrorist activities and destroy this market. I need to go to war. That's what I need. I got the money, man. Let me just raise up my diplomatic expanding so it'll go up faster. I just need a missionary. We'll go to war with Mozambique. They shouldn't be free. At least not under our watch. Anything I could do with these brothers? Sea palace, forest culture. What's not met? They need more loyalty. Yeah, I can't do that right now. I want Mozambique. Do you play Victoria? I've played it before. What was I thinking? 1 million beers. Are they are they are they historically accurate characters? I say it's a mix of both. Like, let me turn this music stuff out of my down on my ear. It distracts me. But basically, I say it's a mix of both. Like, if you go to Spain and all that, Spain, I feel like is usually King Alfonso or whatever. But for these lesser countries, like Zimbabwe, for example, I'm pretty sure the ruler is like randomly generated for Zimbabwe. Some of them I feel like are definitely possibly real names. But for lesser places like Zimbabwe, maybe the Purupecha in southern Mexico / Guatemala area, they're probably randomly generated too. Do you prefer Europa over Victoria 3? Honestly, it's complex. Like, I feel like they play very different. Like, there was a moment I played Victoria 3 all the time, but I like Victoria 3 mostly for the era. I wouldn't even say for the gameplay. I say for the era. Like, I like the timeline of right before right before the Civil War. That's a cool era. I feel like if Crusader Kings 3 was further in time, it would be awesome. The fact that you stop right before you get any cool weapons, like imagine Crusader Kings 3 but with guns and more Empire types. Or even America. Imagine Crusader Kings 3 but with the Americas. But since it stops right in like the 1300s or so, you kind of don't see America because Crusader Kings 3 is kind of from like what? It's semi from the European perspective. And from that perspective, the Americas doesn't really exist. Well, it exists, but it's not really a big player. You don't know too much about it. What is this game? It's EU5. Europa Universalis 5, the sequel to EU4. Okay, let me start the thing. Unhappy estates. You guys are unhappy? Let me lower the taxes on the church. Raise the taxes on everybody else though. They're happy. By happy, I mean 50%. That's all you need. Hello, my friend. How do you do? Is this game better than kissing an uncle? That's complex. Are you talking about your uncle or a uncle? Because that's two different stories. Encouraging economy. I played E4 so long, the mechanics of E5 is starting to, it's like starting all over again. Yeah, it kind of is. E5 is a bit different. The person with Unk status is okay, I guess, but your uncle is not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's just an uncle in general, yeah, it's cool. But I don't know about your uncle. That's a little bit taboo, as the kids say. Navy tradition. Move towards land or Navy. Honestly, I got the weird feeling of going towards Navy. Like, what if I turn Zimbabwe into a sea nation? What if we become the new freaking Great Britain or something? But Zimbabwe. Is that a good idea? Probably not. By blood. I need that perk. Let's see. What language is that guy speaking? Oh. Because easier. Oh yeah, he says I'm always doing the same campaign, former Grand Columbia and Victoria 3, and you be doing Columbia, Victoria 3. You gotta go do the Indian territories. How long you been playing strategy games? It depends on your definition of strategy games. We talking RTS games, or we talking these Paradox games? Because the first one I ever played was Stellaris, and that was on the Xbox One. That was way back in, I think, the quarantine times, man. Maybe 2021, 2022. But I remember at one point in time, Stellaris was on the Xbox Game Pass, and then I played it all the time. But Stellaris on the Xbox is very limited. They only got 4 players at a time. So it was, but I feel like everybody who played Grand Strategy is not RTS. I know it's Grand Strategy, not RTS. But there's another guy, you can't see him. I'm pretty sure he's in the Twitch chat. He said how long you been playing strategy games. And that's what I was replying to. Because Stellaris is one of those 4X Grand Strategy games. That's how the hierarchy went. I played Stellaris first, then Crusader Kings 3, and then EU4. But honestly, I really didn't get EU4. Then I played Heart of Iron 4. Then I went back to EU4 and played it all the time. And then Victoria 3. And then this came out eventually. But RTS games, man, I've been playing RTS games since the Xbox 360. Halo Wars 1 was the sole reason I still played on the Xbox 360. What mod is this? This is the mod, boss. This is just EU5. Let me look at these things. Disloyal Pops will needs. We need wheat and we need horses. Who got horses? Stud farm. Oh, snap. We can make horses, man. But we don't have the technology, I don't think. Maybe we just don't have any horses, to be honest. There's no horses in Zimbabwe. Freak. Markets. Oh, we do have some horses. Needs of the nobles. Play Total War Rome. Oh, the map confused me because you were zoomed in. It's a different type of bro. RTS and 4X. Yeah, RTS is real-time strategy. And then what else? I guess you could call Baldur's Gate 3 a strategy game, or even freaking XCOM, but those are different too, you know? I used to play 4X. It's more like Civ, no? Nah, I feel like 4X it's like Stellaris. Civilization, I don't know what you would call Civilization, to be honest. Yeah, it's EU5. What's your goal for the playthrough? Honestly, my only goal originally was freaking going to Madagascar, but now I gotta figure out how to be part of the freaking market, man. We have no market access on this island. I don't understand how that works. And then I guess the next goal is probably getting professional armies. I want to get professional armies so I can have guns. And once you have guns, you basically win the game. Just figure out all the other ages after that. Oh, snap. A TikTok. And some GGs, 10 of them. I'm nearly rich. Let me show you the professional armies tree. Banking is cool. I feel like banking is actually probably what I should be looking for, but that comes with time. Professional armies is cool though. Go to professional armies, go left, go to gunpowder, go straight down, go to gunsmith. Once you get gunsmith and gunpowder, you could, and all these, you can start recruiting freaking guys with guns. And then you're really in the big leagues. Maybe I should just invest in slaves or something. I don't know. Like Benin. Like that's probably why Benin's always rich. Pan-African Empire, of course. What am I looking at? You're looking at the screen. The screen. Look how Paradise had a whole slavery update. They had a whole slavery update? Let me see. Like, let me unpause the, actually no, let me not unpause the game. Let me fix this stuff because my money is in negative. I could probably lower the diplomatic spending. Now I'm in positive again. I have these Navy boats that aren't doing anything. I could probably lower that. You guys don't need that full. Oh, I mean, they named it the slavery update. For real? The slavery. Hey, slavery and Stellaris is the move, man. Slavery or robots? Well, robot slavery. Until they rebel, then it's a problem. You ever play Stellaris? Alberto. That's a complex name. Speak Spanish or something, sir? What did Zimbabwe do before the candle? Before the candle? I don't know. Probably lit stuff on fire. What did anybody do before the candle? Oh, electricity. Oh, I seen that. That's one of those Rhodesia jokes. But man, everybody knows before Rhodesia, but Zimbabwe was always the move. And in Zimbabwe's defense, Rhodesia wasn't that rich, to be honest, to keep it really hot. Rhodesia, it was technically like poorer than Nigeria right now. Well, Nigeria's not even poor to keep it hot. More like corrupt than poor. Name EU5, Europa Universalis 5. Oh, the Great Zimbabwe Market. We need weapons. This says it is possible to upgrade livestock farms. Great Zimbabwe beyond the size of 4,000. I'm not trying to upgrade livestock farms. I'm trying to. Oh, I have no money. I gotta let my money run up. My network isn't gonna work. Let me cancel it. It's just draining. Okay, I need to choose a different target. That's K. My network. Diplomatic. I gotta force my culture on these people. Force culture. Mombasa has to be Shona. Bantu Shona, poor harvest. Everything's going bad. We ain't got no money, no food. Mint some more. I could mint some more, but I'm barely breaking the ice, man. I'm barely breaking the ice. I'm not ice. I'm barely breaking the, what's the word? Line? Ice? I don't know. Of the inflation. I'm still at 180 inflation, man. Oh, snap. You're from Zimbabwe, sir? Mombasa joins independent movement. You guys will not be independent from us. That's not it. Our loyalists are in your country. How loyal are these guys? Let me check. It should be in the diplomacy tree. No. Economy, government. Let me marry a noble. She's young. Shona, Bantu. Shona, Bantu. I got 2 wives. They added flavor to African countries in EU5, I see. Dating marriage. Oh, oof, I forgot. How old was she? That is true. I wasn't really thinking about it. Oh, well, I was thinking about it, but that's the paradox age, man. Everybody knows 16 is paradox wedding age. If you play Crusader Kings 3 at least. It's EU5. Europa Universalis 5. Europa is Spanish, guys. Did you guys know that? Yeah, they use the Spanish word for Europe. Has family circles, not trees. Yeah, that is true. Family circles, not trees. But nah, that's the secret in Crusader Kings, though. Super soldiers. In real life, I don't know how good that would work. The age of consent in my country is... Oh, you're German? I'm pretty sure that's the age of Germany or something. Or is that the alcohol age for Germans? I don't know. Colombian. It works in the Middle East. I don't know how many super soldiers are coming out of the Middle East, though. Have you ever played Age of History 3? I seen Age of History, never played it. Okay, laws not codified. Next time a thing comes. Okay, I need another guy. This sucks. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get another guy. I'm gonna just let it season out, you know? The reason for that is a capital economy, I feel like would be good. But actually, I think that might be the worst idea. Like, I feel like our capital economies would be better if I was like connected to the outer world. Someone's at the door. I'm gonna go answer it. Oh snap. Freak. It says it's Europa Universalis 5. They are both strategy games, but here you play only 15th and 16th century, I think. They are the same, but this one is more complicated. Oh, actually, EU5 is the 13th century to like the 17th, I think. 13, like it starts 1300. Okay, let me get off my phone, man. I'm distracted. Freak. Let me turn the music back up. Okay, what's happening so far, Alberto? If you're still here, I'm having this guy colonize this area. This area is gonna be 8 up 2. Have you done a Angevin? I don't know what an Angevin is boss. Keep it honest. Let me see. Is that something I should know? Let me see. The 100 Years' War of England won. Oh, is that a thing in this game? Honestly, I have not. I'm not lie to you. Let me show you. Let me go to the main menu. I have not done much of Europe. Yeah, it's his own tree. Interesting. You can make a Western European empire. Worth it. Let me see. This is the things I've done so far. Oof. I haven't played this. I'm gonna lie to you. Like the other guy said about how he hasn't played this game since the game launched. Since I started playing Zimbabwe this week, this is literally my first time playing this game in months. I've been playing other stuff. I've not been on the EU5 grind to keep it hot. Let me show you what I've done. Since the game came out, I've played Castile, a little Granada for a second. I played France. I tried this thing, whatever this is, but I couldn't understand it, so I quit really fast. That was back when it was still new. I done Benin, of course. Zimbabwe. And the Petra. Oh, and Cahokia. Ooh, we play England and choose Angevin over Colonial. Interesting. I'll check that out. England over Colonial. Lancaster. Yeah, I haven't looked at none of this for real. It's crazy because I feel like, well, no, that's Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings, the tutorial start is usually like Ireland or Munster. Play some natives. Well, technically, if you wanted it to be difficult, everybody's a native in their own country. Like, if I go start as Benin and play as the freaking Edos and all that, this whole Nigeria slash area. Nigeria is just what? Yorubas, Edos, and freaking whatever the other people call themselves. And then you got India, which isn't technically India yet. Start as Georgia, play England. Oh snap. Have you guys ever, oh they got Bosnia. Have you guys ever, where is it actually? Where is, well I just seen it a second ago. Kiev. That Kiev guy, he looks pretty Asian. Pretty East Asian-y. I mean West Asian-y. Game name is EU5. Universalis Europa Universalis 5. Sequel to equal EU4. Georgia, bro. Georgia. I'll do Georgia, but not right now. I'm busy fumbling as Zimbabwe right now. Oh, speaking of Georgia, ain't Georgia like half somewhat occupied by Russia right now? No, just attacked us and liberated. Oh, and South. Oh, I see. You said us. Are you in Georgia? 20% of it? You are not fumbling, bro. Game name EU5. But yeah, let me back out. See, Cahokia, crazy enough that they have Cahokia in this game, but Cahokia was actually a real supposed place in the Americas. Cahokia was supposed to be the biggest North American native settlement outside of obviously the Mesoamericans. Mesoamericans being the Mexican and Central American natives, because you know those guys had like pyramids and such. Cahokia was the more northern natives, man. I don't know what caused it or whatever, but supposedly it collapsed before the Europeans arrived. I thought Pueblo was the most advanced in the UAA. No, yeah, you are right, but those are the guys I'm referring to that aren't. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm saying those guys are more south. Cahokia was supposed to be the most advanced in the north. But that's way, 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 way in the past, for real. And they weren't like advanced. I think the term was the biggest settlement. It's not like they had like laser beams or nothing. But they were all getting together for some reason. But you could say that about a lot of places, like develop a navy and set up trade post. I see. Well, first things first, I gotta figure out the whole situation with Listen. First things first, I gotta let my diplomats fill up. Having 2 wives is crazy. You just pop out kids. That's good until my kids start cutting up my land. Yeah, the Mayans were doubly the most advanced and understood the cosmos better than Europeans. Well, the Mayans were also super old, so let me see. Ability or money? Wait a minute. I'm dyslexic. Why did I read legitimacy as prestige? I would have did the money. What do you think about Graham Hancock? France is coming, buddy. Then they'll come. But speaking of the Mayans, man, you gotta love some Mayans. You know, the Mayans still exist. Not the Mayan Empire and all that, but Mayan people as the ethnic group is literally just everybody in Guatemala. In fact, multiple Mayan languages are still spoken in Guatemala. Guatemala. Or how do they say it in Spanish? Guatemalteca? One of those. Develop the interior. Promote member of the clergy. State religion. Increase ties to subject. Also work. Overall positive for humanity. Positive in a way of united a lot, like most of the world in speaking English. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of people would be divided. Like, look at Asia. Everybody speaks a bunch of different languages, but everybody knows English for business. That's a big deal. Like they say, English is probably the most important language you can learn. English, and then probably Mandarin. We must conquer Yemen, bro chacho. It's like French. France. Some people say France is a dying language, but it's not that dead. It's just dead everywhere else besides France. Well, not. I said it backwards. It's just dead in its homeland. There's more Africans in Africa that speak French than actual French people. So, like Burkina Faso, France was their official / second language until recently. Law changes. Let's do a law change. Traditional law, burgers. Oh, I see. Law changes are only for laws that I've already done, huh? Thought it was a cheat code, but I guess I gotta use my money then. Let me go to laws. Buy blood would be good, but that's 150. Or by tradition. And the railroads and antibiotics. Antibiotics and railroads to keep it hot. Maybe the idea of railroads. But life is complex, I feel like. Cause it's not like a EU5 approach for real. But like things aren't like perfectly linear. Like, oh my gosh, we're in freaking Zimbabwe. Like Zimbabweans, well, not a good example because they got horses, but a better example would be like, look at the Americas. The Native Americans honestly wouldn't have been introduced to horses unless somebody crossed over by boat or something eventually. So it's like, well, the British or the Spanish, technically it was the Spanish, they probably wouldn't have developed any horse knowledge. That little push had to happen. Game name, Mister, is EU5. The British Empire being necessary, I wouldn't say necessary, but like as all things, it brought good things, brought bad things and terrible things, but it brought good things. Horses didn't exist in the Americas, but they originally started in the Americas. It's like complex. Like the original ancestor of the horse was supposed to be like a little short thing, like not like a capybara per se, but like the ancient horse was like a dog, like the size of a dog. It was like tiny. And then somehow thousands and thousands and thousands of years later, millions, whatever it was, they spread over through land bridges to Asia and then Africa and Europe. And then they went extinct. Horses actually barely went extinct in America. They went supposedly around like 20 to 30K years ago. So by that logic, ancient Native Americans possibly did see horses, but they probably seen horses around the time they were going out. And honestly, I don't even know if they were big enough to ride. Like I said, supposedly ancient horses were tiny. They probably just used them as food. Yeah, most likely no. But that's also why a lot of Native Americans are like lactose intolerant. They didn't have much domestication of big animals, and they didn't have cows or nothing. So, hey, the country for old men. But let me lock in. I can't do the law that I wanted. Larger levees, no. Fabricate cases belly. Oh, that's a good one. I'm about to pull a awesome move, man. Actually, let me see. Who owns this market? Market owner, Mombasa. Hey, I own Mombasa. Livestock, fish. Saffron. I'm gonna just go to war with these guys. What's this game? Oh, the game is EU5. Uh, freak. I'm gonna just start the time. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm in a perpetual state of brilliant parliament. Well, we're probably gonna win. Burger mansion. Who said you guys could build mansions in Zimbabwe? What I need to do, I need to take one of these cards away from them. Let me show you what I mean by cards. Let me go to the estates. These guys, the nobility. I need to take a privilege away from them. They're too powerful for their own good. Repay loan. Cabinet lacks members. I think that's the issue. I think I just need a city. Not hiring anybody or doing anything because they're stuck. Nobody's doing work. I found a city or something over here. Yeah. Ooh, expensive. Dude. How much is this game? This game is a full price game, boss. Let me look. It's probably like $50, $60. One of those, $70. I don't know, but I know it's full price. Yeah, $60. Look at my capital economy thing. Values. Land. Reduce the land and sea proximity. Offensive. Quality. Quantity. Raw materials output. Hmm. I'm under control mining. Another, oh, freak. Plutocracy. Meritocracy. Humanist. See, we need a more central government. See? Got an idea. Damn. Yeah. Games be expensive, man. Monetary thieves. Okay. H. Okay. Excuse me. Guild investments. Okay. Putting everything towards the burgers. This is their country now. What could go wrong? A country where rich people have all the rights? Maybe free subjects too. Mm-hmm. Your levies. Congress allowed to expand RGO. Free mobility of the people. The people may move where they want. Who are we to tell them they can't travel the world? Oh, this is where they overthrow me. I've been too nice to the common man. Common malicious. Give the common man weapons. Yo, Samir Al Hajid, how are you doing? Never seen anyone playing EU5 on live. Yeah, you don't see too many. Your first time playing? It's my first time playing in months. My first time playing though. Yeah. Okay, let me lock in. Diplomatic actions, subject actions, every trade. Offer market request. Hurt. Belly. Yo, Puppet. Yo, Spookmaster. Pops. Oh, we need some. What is this? Silver? Oh, silver in Zimbabwe. Let's see. I could build some roads. Oh, my nobles are very upset. Who's these guys? Game? Oh, it's EU5. Europa Universalis 5. That's not adding up. Hmm. I think it's time to take 5.